When you're going into government, knowing that the cabinet has set the issues with the minority government, so from your perspective, what do you take from your riding that you really want government to hear on?
Well, we talked about high-speed internet. We talked about the need for good-paying jobs. We need to talk about the transportation issues that we have in this area. But again, you look at some of these portfolios, and I know we were talking about off-air about the different portfolios, but we have a minister for middle-class prosperity. Like, are you kidding me? Like, we have a minister of middle-class prosperity. We need a government minister to help people reach prosperity.
So you are going to be asking questions as to what is that
Absolutely.
going to be involved?
You don't need a government minister to make people prosper. You need them to get out of the way. That's the whole problem here. They believe that government is the solution to these problems. Government, they have made life so unaffordable. The Ontario Liberals with their hydro policies that have put more people into poverty because of the Green Energy Act, and now the Liberals with their carbon tax, with the increase in cost of living, the gasoline, home heating fuel, groceries, everything else going up across the chain. They don't need a minister for this. They need to cut taxes. They need to reduce regulation and red tape to allow the private sector to do what they do best and allow people to have more money in their pockets to make the choices that are best for them and their lifestyle. And this is the fact that we have a minister. What is that minister going to do?
I have a feeling you are going to ask that question,
come
Jamie.
up with the next great government program that is going to fail. This is the frustration I have and many Canadians have. We have the government getting bigger, the bureaucracies looking after themselves, and people are footing the bill and barely getting by. This is the problem. Okay, the solution is not another tax. The solution is not to lop off the top to try to make the bottom more prosperous. You don't do that. You create jobs to allow people to get off government programs, and those that are willing and able to work to get back into the workforce, to be able to buy a house, to be able to get a vehicle, to be able to create wealth for themselves. You'll never get wealthy being on a government program. It's not going to happen because anybody that's government housing, yes, there is a need for this. Absolutely. There are people that cannot afford to live. But at the end of the day, when you leave government housing, you still have nothing. You do not have an opportunity to obtain wealth. You do not have private property. You don't have the ability to sell that, take that wealth, get to the next level, pay off debt, buy school, whatever. Or same with a car, right? You keep saying, well, we need to go in public transit. And yes, public transit is a good thing and needs to happen. But at the end of the day, if you spend $300 a month on a bus pass, or you spend $300 on a vehicle, it doesn't have to be anything special. 4 wheels and a steering wheel, right? It's nothing special. At the end of the day, in the end of that term, 5 years, you have something. You have a vehicle. You can sell it for parts, you can use it as a field car, you can do whatever it is, but you have something. If you take the bus pass route, you don't own anything. So that creation of wealth, the opportunity to own something, to make decisions on how you're going to move forward. The Liberals believe government is the solution to every problem. We believe the people are the solution to every problem. And allowing the private sector to do what they do best, I keep saying this, create jobs, opportunity and wealth, and people to allow them to keep more of the money they earn, providing them jobs, getting them up onto the economic ladder is the key to prosperity, and you don't need a minister to tell us that.